Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Kenny's Movie Palace for a special video. I seen Tim Talks Talkies did this video, and I am challenging my friends to do this too. It's the RAD 9 challenge of your TV and movie crushes when you were a kid. Now, I grew up in the 70s to the 80s, so mine's going to be a little different than I see like 90s crushes because I was grown up at that time. Well, not up here, but grown up. So I like to do, before I hit my 9, I want to do some my honorable mentions. And a couple of these were during my teenage years, not like the crush years. So my first one was Christina Applegate from Married with Children. I've always had an affection for Christina Applegate. Thoughts and prayers, whatever's going on with her right now. So, but Christina Applegate is smoking hot. The other one, these next couple are going to be a little bit different because not a lot of people know them. And when you were like in your teenage years, these girls I thought were very pretty. Tracy Wells from Mr. Belvedere, she played Heather. I always had a thing for her. Josie Davis, who was on Charles in Charge, the blonde, not Nicole Eggert, the other girl. I always thought she was very pretty. In the 80s, I grew up, and I thought the cool thing was to watch soap operas to get the chicks. So two of my favorites, my mom, my grandmom watched CBS all throughout the day. So it was, the one I was really fascinated on was Guiding Light, because I thought they had the prettiest girls on there. And the two of them were Barbara Crampton, who I didn't know did horror movies until afterwards. She played Melinda Lewis. I always thought she was very smoking hot. And the other girl that, oh man, I just absolutely loved was, her name was Kim Zimmer. She played Reva Shane Lewis. She was married to the whole family. She married like all the brothers and stuff on Guiding Light. But hey, it's soap opera world. So look it up. Kim Zimmer from the 80s. And Barbara Crampton still looks amazing today. But when she was, when I was like 14, 15, man, she was, yeah. Of course, a list can't be, and these are all honorable mention. Barbara Eden, I remember having a crush on her watching the reruns of I Dream of Jeannie. And there's a Dice Clay joke that I can't say here, but look up the Dice Clay reference to Barbara Eden. The last two on my honorable mention is Catherine Mary Stewart from Night of the Comet. Fantastic. And she went on to do Weekend at Bernie's. Just a beautiful, absolutely stunning girl. And then, of course, everybody in the 70s had a crush on Farrah. I mean, I remember my mom getting me and my brother the poster and hanging it on our wall in 1977, I believe it was. Yeah, so I was a little kid at that time. So, but yeah, those I just wanted to mention. They're honorable mention. But here's my list. Here's my top 9. Number 9 is going to be a surprise for a lot of people because they probably didn't really notice it. But I was in my high school years at this time. Ari Myers from Kate and Alley. She was the brunette in Kate and Alley. And she also went on to star like a little featured role in the movie Dutch with Ed O'Neill. Ari Myers, man, I don't know what she's doing now, but she's still probably gorgeous. Number 8 is, I think everybody's crush in high school was Diane Franklin. When I seen Better Off Dead, I was like, who is this girl? And then I knew she did other movies like Last American Virgin and stuff like that. But when I seen her in Better Off Dead, I was like, wow, that girl is smoking hot. Number 7 is Demi Moore. I don't think any kid my age didn't have a crush on Demi Moore. I think I watched About Last Night probably like every day for like 3 months solid. And she does look better with the her regular boobs, not the fake boobs. But Demi Moore is number 7. Number 6, if you're a kid of my age, a man of my age now, Catherine Bach from Dukes of Hazzard. You prayed on Friday nights that Daisy Duke was going to wear a bikini to stop traffic. And what can I say, Daisy Duke? Number 5, I seen this girl in a movie. I remember going to a late night movie when I was in high school, and it was called The Lost Boys. Janie Gertz. My Lord, is she jaw-dropping gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. I hate to put her that low. She is just a beautiful girl. And she was funny in the 2000s, late 90s situation comedy Still Standing too. She's still... I remember the writers used to write a line for her because she has a heavy Chicago accent, just for her to say crap. Just the way she said it. Number 4 is my favorite angel, Cheryl Ladd. I loved Cheryl Ladd. I had posters on my wall of Cheryl Ladd. I watched all the stupid, like, she tried to have a singing career, and then she had, like, variety shows, the Cheryl Ladd variety shows. And thank goodness they were on during the summer because I could stay up to watch it. Because it was past my curfew when I was a little kid. Number 3, 1985, I remember renting this at the video store. Just One of the Guys, Joyce Heiser. My Lord, I think if you rented that movie at the video store, there was an indentation on the tape from the time where she exposes herself. But man, before that, the pool scene where she's in the bikini, absolutely astounding. Beautiful girl. I wonder what she's doing now, but she's still absolutely beautiful. Number 2 is Linda Carter, Wonder Woman. I remember watching this with my uncle, and my uncle used to have, when I used to go to his work, he used to have a Wonder Woman poster. And I used to think to myself, man, my uncle's really cool. He's got a Wonder Woman poster. He's watching it with us and stuff. Little did I know why he had the Wonder Woman poster. And I asked him years when we were growing up, and I said to him, oh, why did you have that on there? And he goes, why do you think? And I just started laughing. But Wonder Woman, absolutely gorgeous. She's astounding today. Still absolutely gorgeous. Now, my number 1 will be no shocker to anybody. Now, my normal number 1 and my absolute dream girl is Sandra Bullock, but I couldn't put her in my list because I was in my 20s when I first seen her in Demolition Man. So, Sandra, I love you, but you can't make my list. But my 1A and my backup plan, Elizabeth Shue is my number 1. Absolutely astounding. I remember seeing her in Karate Kid, and I was one of those kids that we went over. We had a auction that used to sell used magazines, and I bought like every Teen Beat 16 magazine that I could find her in, and I had like a collage like on my wall, bedroom wall. And then Adventures in Babysitting. And then if you want to watch a movie with her in it that's very, very underrated, Heart and Souls with Robert Downey Jr., where she plays his girlfriend in Heart and Souls. It's a beautiful movie, really touching movie, very funny. Downey will probably win the Oscar for Oppenheimer this year, but his physical comedy and Chances Are, and especially Heart and Souls, I wish he would go back to more physical comedy than when he was younger. But Elizabeth Shue is my number 1. Sorry about the digression there. I had a thought and I just had to spit it out. So Elizabeth Shue. So my top 9: Ari Myers, Diane Franklin, Demi Moore, Catherine Bach, Jamie Gertz, Cheryl Ladd, Joyce Hauser, Linda Carter, and Elizabeth Shue. So Like, comment, subscribe if you agree. Thank you, Rad9. I will post all their links below. Um, it's a very fascinating uh, contest, community challenge, because you go back in your head and you just relive like all those teen memories and stuff. And there's probably like a couple more than I'm leaving off. I mean, none of these girls, believe me, they're all number one. But if I had to rank them, I know Tim didn't rank them, but yeah, it's really hard because they're all beautiful and they were all different stages of your life. So, all right, guys, that's it. Thank you. Thanks again for the challenge. Hope you all have a great day. Stay cool, stay warm wherever you are. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.